Today, I wanted to talk about doing stuff even when it's not the perfect time and how that will benefit you. So, I'm making this right now outside. Just let my auntie's dog out. I just called one of our leads, which one thing for me, myself, I'm really scared calling leads because I haven't done it enough yet. But the point of this video is to do the things when it's not perfect and you'll see success still. And I'm going to relate this directly to me. So I just came back from Costa Rica. You guys haven't seen my Instagram, my daily updates, or last video I posted. But I just came back from Costa Rica. And the whole time there, I was studying personal branding. I was studying how to make myself more valuable for you guys. How to just make my videos more, just so that you guys get more value, and then you guys are more likely to stick around. And so I spent the whole entire week doing that. And I only got through like a fifth of what I wanted to get through because there's just so much. But one thing I really realized this whole entire time is that when I'm creating content, the best way for me to do it is to provide value to you guys, right? Me talking about what I want, me talking about myself is selfish. Now, to give value to you guys is the main thing. And if you guys haven't been following, right, started all my personal brands across Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Started this maybe 9-10 months ago. And the 9-10 months, I had no idea what I was doing, right? The only thing I kind of knew is that in Expert Secrets, Gary Vee talks about documenting the journey. So I was just trying to document the journey, right? Now I realize that is good in of itself, but your main thesis has to be that you have to provide value. Now, how does this tie in to what I wanted to talk about today? It's this. I didn't know what I was doing, and because of that, in theory, I did it wrong, right? My personal brand, and really, I only have like 1,000 followers over my channels, but in theory, I did it wrong, right? All I did was just document the journey every single day. Now, where's the value for you guys in that, right? I always try to lead it with some sort of value, but when I'm saying this is day 195, and I'm saying I'm in Costa Rica and I went ziplining, yeah, it's cool for me. And at the end of the day, I can still give that perspective to you guys on what I'm doing, right? It's fun. But in theory, I never gave you guys value. And for 9-10 months, if you look at it from that perspective, I was doing my personal brand all wrong, right? All I was doing was documenting. I wasn't giving any value. Now, despite that, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a timeline of what I was able to achieve in that. So over 10 months, this is what I was able to do. I was able to build my Instagram following, 350 followers with, hundreds of people viewing my story, 100 people viewing my story. It's like 1/3 of my audience, which is amazing. On YouTube, I was able to grow to, I think I'm at 450 followers right now. All, pretty active. I get comments all the time on it. And thirdly, which is probably the biggest one, other than my TikTok, but all my TikTok was reposts. And fourth, probably the most important, was I have a Discord server of people wanting to build an AI agency, because that's what I'm building. I think we're at 340 people in it. And this, I've been on every single day, and this I've provided a ton of value for. And I'm seeing this principle work very well here. But this community is arguably one of the most important and impressive things that I've been able to make. And so, the point I want to make here, for almost a year, I did my personal brand wrong, right? I was just doing what I wanted, right? Documenting the journey. Sure, it's good in some ways, but my main idea wasn't to give value. Now I know it is, but what I've still been able to achieve in that time has been significant, right? Like over 1,000 followers. People say 1,000 followers isn't much. Then they say, think of 1,000 people in a room, which is a little bit cliche, but you just think of the Discord server, right? I have 350 people in there. It's probably only like 20 that are like really grinding, but I've made connections. I've made friends. These people, right? I've met so many new people. I've gained perspective. I was invited to another server of high class entrepreneurs. That was because I was posting every single day. That I'm in. I met so many cool people. another guy doing really big in the agency space. He connected with me because he saw one of my videos. And now this is a whole nother thing on like personal branding that I'm not going to go down. But what I've been able to achieve in these 9 months, just because I was posting and I didn't worry about getting it right, and I was just doing and doing and doing. Because in theory, again, I did it wrong. I was still able to achieve so much, and this is going to be some of the building blocks for me to have a lot of success moving forward. So whenever you guys hear, and I always try to end my videos on like a lesson. I'm really going to do that now. But whenever you guys hear, like, it's never going to be perfect, right? You just got to do something. You can't wait for the right time. The right time is never going to exist. You guys have to realize that, if you just go, if I would have created my personal brand, and it was correct the whole entire time, maybe I would have 10 times the success I do now. But guess what? If I would have not started and only started right now, I would have lost all of that I had up to now, right? And these are arguably the building blocks for me to be successful now. So you guys just start, right? It's going to be messy. You don't know what you're going to do. You're going to slowly figure it out. And furthermore, even if you're doing it not as right as it could be, you're still going to have success, right? So that's my thing. That's my main idea for today. I hope you guys did get value out of this. Just remember that, right? Just start. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. And even if you start now and just kind of iterate as you go, it's the best way to do it. You're still going to have those fruits of success. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to follow, subscribe for the remainder of the journey. Follow me on Instagram as well. Join that free AI agency Discord I was talking about. Above all, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And above all, stay wise.